All right. So typically, end client has a project which basically so they have a project in place, and they are hiring Java guys or .NET guys either on a permanent basis or on a contractual basis to fill the vacancies in that project, so that that project can be executed. Now, so these end clients in those arrangements hire their own project manager, and then that project manager would be hiring new manpower, or you reutilizing the older manpower and blah blah blah, and would be hiring either on contractual basis or on a permanent basis. Now, these system, any system integrators, basically both these system integrators work like this. They would tell the end client, hey, you know what, I would do all your entire project myself. I would hire my own project manager and the entire team, and just and get you what you really need. So basically give you the end product. And these are two types to me. They are Desi system integrators and US system integrators. The examples are, Desis are TCS, Infosys, Birlasoft. US system integrators are Accenture, IBM, CGY, etc. Now these TCS, Infosys, Birlasoft, etc. To me they are very different, because they are extremely they're extremely corrupt. They don't follow any law. They break all the labor laws, and they're considered extremely bad as far as labor market is, as far as contractors are concerned. Nobody wants to work with them because they make you work overtime without paying. And I don't know how they kind of get through the law without and how they navigate through all these loopholes. But basically they're extremely bad to work for, and it's kind of interesting how they kind of live. Now US system integrators follow all the law. They're very good to work for, and it's as good as working for the end client. Now both these, when they need someone, obviously now they have the entire project with them. Now they need to do the same thing. So they have their own project managers, as well as they need permanent stuff. So they would either hire someone on a permanent basis, like end client hires on their own payroll, or get it through their own vendors. So all these Desi as well as US, all these have a list of tier 1 vendors that they maintain, and they get contractual labor only through them. That's the keyword, only. They will not hire directly from anybody else. Once they would similarly upload the requisition or request for or position on a portal where only the tier 1 vendors of theirs can access them. They would so tier 1 vendors would send them the resumes and blah blah blah, and they will source it through the consultancy and things like that, and give it to the system integrator. Now and these system integrators basically would be in charge of paying and ensuring that everything goes well, and they are the ones the consultant would be reporting either the US system integrator site or at the end client site. So all the permanent people who are coming through tier 1 vendors of the end client, people who are coming through this whole chain, are all working together at the end client site, or people who are sourced through US system integrators, they all work together at the end client site. So this is interesting. That's why the consultants get very confused who they are working for, what they are working for, who is their manager, what are the relationships. They just keep hearing these words, vendor, mid-vendor, consultancy, and they do not know what's going on. They keep hearing TCS, Infosys, they don't know what's going on. Even when you are looking for a job, you are similarly facing a lot of issues. And you don't know who you are submitting your resume to, whether you are submitting to a mid-vendor or to a tier 1 vendor or to a system integrators, or you're working with a vendor of the system integrator, who you are working for. Basically, you do not know who you're submitting your resume to. So I made this video to make you understand the entire landscape of finding an IT contract in USA, and now I think it should be crystal clear, all these various companies, what they stand for, what those are, who you should be pursuing the positions with, and who you should not be pursuing the positions with. Thank you.